see. Right. Ooh. Okay. I want to move it this way. I'm just getting everything set up, guys. So today we are streaming on multiple platforms. Whoops. Can I? Let's see. Is that better? Yeah. Okay, we're in. We're in. Yes. All right. All right. So just waiting for everyone to get in here. Let me know how the audio is. I want to make sure everyone can hear me just fine. So if you guys can comment and let me know how the audio is. Let's see. And then we can really have class. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, ma'am. Hello, Patty Cakes. Hello, Lipstick. Hey, how are you doing? Is it Aku? Aku? We're about to get started. So, Glam Girl 101. We are in class. I'm doing well. I have a class that I'm currently streaming, and we're going to get started. So, Glam Girl 101. This is a course. The syllabus is available on Instagram. So, for those of you who aren't on that platform, you may not be familiar with me, but I'm going to tell you what this is all about. Just getting all my paperwork together. I'm so excited, okay? It's gonna be awesome. So I have basically like a beauty course, and Glam Girl 101 is what I call it. So I'm the educator here. And you can refer to me as Professor Banks. We are broadcasting from South Carolina, but I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. So here are my credentials. I'm a little tangled. Hold on. Here we go. You see the badge? Let me get closer. All right. So I'm Professor Banks. Okay. And we're here at Glam Girl 101. We are on YouTube and we're on Instagram today. What is good, guys? We're really about to be doing it. Thank you. I took my time with my makeup. I've been lazy because my skin has not been the best due to my own eating habits, but I've got it under control and the texture down. So I'm just playing with more makeup and having a lot more fun. So I'm glad you noticed. Glam Girl 101. Let's get into it. Professor Banks. Professor Banks, Aku. Banks. Banks. Even though I do like Professor Bang, that has a ring to it, but Professor Banks. So, Glam Girl 101, this is the syllabus, okay? So, on Instagram, you'll be able to find the document and review it. I should also be able to put it on the screen. I'm learning how to work all of the fun little gadgets I have here. So let me actually see if I can put it on the screen. And then we'll go over this syllabus and we'll have a good time because it's a party If you're new here, you're going to find out how good it gets. Let me find it. While I'm waiting to find what I need, do you guys want to just let me know, how's your day? How's your morning going? Did you wake up on the right side of the bed? Are you feeling like your most confident self? What are we wearing? Can we drop an emoji in the chat? Tell me and everyone else, what is your look saying about you today? Drop an emoji that expresses exactly how you look today. Let's see. And give us some honest answers, okay? Let's see. Let's see. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Do you, my friend? Oh my gosh. No, let's keep it nice. Ooh, so apparently on YouTube I have a timeout. I'm gonna put you on timeout beetle mode because that is not class appropriate. Not at all. All right, let me see. Can you guys go ahead and give me an emoji that describes exactly how you look today? What's your look giving? I'm not seeing any emojis just yet. I know there's a delay, but I do want to see where you guys are physically, right? The physical representation of where your headspace is how you show up in the world. So drop an emoji that expresses how you look today. Be honest. If you look tired, you look tired. If you are glowing, you are glowing. If the outfit is eating fit check worthy, drop it in the chat. I'm not seeing any emojis. Okay, Stephanie Reed. Thank you. I see, I see, I see. So we'll definitely go over that in detail because I want you guys to feel better about your look. Okay, Jazz. Jasmine is always giving us the lipstick. Okay. Okay, you just got off 5 hours ago. I'll give you that. It's melancholy, you know? Not too high, not too low. Atronal, I see you. Okay, patty cakes. Okay. And for those of you who are just jumping in, Stephanie Reed, I see you on YouTube. So what's happening is I'm streaming on both Instagram and YouTube. So if I refer to a comment that you can't see, it's because I'm talking to the Instagrammers. Whoever's on Instagram can see both comment sections. You guys should be able to see both comment sections on YouTube, whereas on Instagram, I don't know if you can. I meant to say the opposite. Let me know if you can see the chat. Can you see the chat? YouTube, can you see Instagram's chat? Let me know. I'm going to go over the syllabus. I'm trying to pull it up on the screen. I thought I had it. Let me try again. Let's see. If not, there we go. Got it up. All right. See, we're working this out. I'm learning. No, be nice. I don't have a moderator on here. I might need to put everybody on timeout. Let's see. Okay. So this is what's going on here. Okay. I'm going to like maybe move the chat off because the YouTube chat is like spicy and not in a good way. I don't like it. Ugh. I don't like it at all. Okay, I can see both chats, but they are superimposed on top of each other. Okay, yeah. So basically what's happening is if you can see both chats, right? It's kind of going to block each other, right? Because the Instagram chats are going to be right above it. If it really irritates you, let me know. Let me know and then I can not show you and then I'll just see both sides and you guys won't. Would that be better? So this is what it's going to look like without being able to see both chats. Because right now the other chat isn't very appropriate. They don't have the culture that we need them to have. Stephanie Reed does definitely, and Anouk does. But we just had some other people who weren't so nice. So let's just focus on class, and then everyone will understand kind of what we're doing here. Okay. So here we go. So Glam Girl 101 syllabus, we want to go over it because there are some new people who are present, right? Maybe not present on the platform you're on, but they are present. So Glam Girl 101 is a course that I created. I'm going to start with the mission statement actually, because I think that would be a lot more beneficial because a lot of us already know what's going on. So let me grab that instead. If it gets a little rocky in the beginning, stay with me. I do appreciate you guys. I am working on a different platform. I don't need to say that because you already know. So, Glam Girl 101 is a live course in a movement, and it's something that is dedicated to helping women take radical ownership of their image, identity, and standard. We teach that beauty isn't vanity, it's a strategy because in a world that often overlooks quiet brilliance, your image becomes your imitation and your presentation becomes your power. Founded by Professor Banks, your girl, me, a woman who lived on both ends of the glam spectrum, from club lights and fashion school to corporate America, and a renewed life in Christ. Glam Girl 101 empowers women to align how they look on the outside with the woman God created them to be on the inside. Here, we don't play dress up, we rise up with faith, femininity, and strategy as a tool. We help women step into the rooms their purpose was always meant to fill. Amen. Amen. So, Glam Girl 101 is a basically inner beauty and outer beauty course. This course was created by yours truly, and the intention is absolutely to help you be your most beautiful self on the outside because the inside you've already mastered. And once the outside matches, you'll feel more confident to show up as who you are no matter where you are. And that's what I want. So, when we're talking about class, I want you to know we are in the timeline of week 2. So, week 2 is the clean girl era. We are completely going over a scent routine, how to build it, what's your shower routine, right? How are you caring for your body? What is your glow recipe? And how are you showing up looking like God chose you? Not like you just came in the room on your own, but truly the Lord has brought you here. So let me go ahead and remove the syllabus really quickly because I do want you guys to be able to see me. One sec. There we go. Okay. So now that we're back, hello, your girl. I don't want to keep the screens up too long, but we are going to go over class rules because that's super important. So class rules is God first, God second. We do have to honor God, who is the head of my life, Jesus Christ. I'm so thankful for him giving me the desire to create such a class. I'm trying to build community amongst women so that we can have a safe place where we can work through some things that are blocking us from really being seen in our femininity, being seen as individuals, being seen and vulnerable in public spaces, and just owning that and not feeling inferior to our most glamorous self. So if you put God first and gloss second, you won't confuse how beautiful you are with idolizing yourself. We do not want you to be vain, but we want you to be confident, right? Confident in who you are and whose you are. Practice. Practice is something that you're going to have to do in order to get better at showing up as who you are. When you feel like, oh my God, I feel so overexposed. I don't want to go there. I don't want to do that, but it would benefit me. I want you to do things anyway. If somebody invites you to a location that you think you'd have a lot of fun at, but you're not sure what to wear, it feels like it's stretching you, it feels like you're not ready, that's probably exactly where you need to be doing. You need to show up. You need to go to that karaoke location with your friends because you love to sing and you never sang in public, right? You need to go out alone because you really want to go and have dinner, but your friends canceled and you're dressed, and now you feel sad because they're not there for you. Be there for yourself. The life that I want you guys to live is a life with Christ, but also I want you to honor the time of isolation. When there are times when people let you down, I believe that you need to be the type of person to never let yourself down. Be the type of person who's always there for yourself. Be the type of person who spends a lot of time, quality time, alone. And it doesn't mean all the time, right? But there are specific timelines. There are seasons of isolation where we're supposed to be alone. I believe if you found this class by accident, that you're being called to grow, to grow into who you are. During every season of your life, there is an inheritance. God has an inheritance for your life. And through every season, you are growing into some other gift, some other shift in space that you're supposed to be in now. Right now, the shift for me is that I'm an educator. I am an educator on walking in your purpose, stepping into your identity, whatever that may be. And I want to guide you. I'm going to guide you on how you're going to go about that. So I can't do that without your participation. Rule number 2 is to participate. In class, I need you to share. I need you to share the live. I need you to like the live, and I need you to comment. So who am I talking to? I'm glad you asked. So I am talking to everyone who is watching who feels as though this live is for them. I'm talking mostly to women, maybe to men. If this reaches you and you feel like, right, it's a part of something that you need to grow in. When you participate in the class, right, it's not a regular live. If we're trying to have a classroom culture, I can't do that without you. Your participation is vital. So when I'm asking you questions, I'm expecting for you to comment so we can have a good time. And so please participate, share the live, like the live, and comment within the live. Okay, I love questions. Ask away. Let's be respectful to our YouTube community who is new here, right, our other campus. I want you guys to make sure you're being respectful and just kind of get with what I'm trying to do. Maybe listen twice before you comment to make sure that you're in alignment with the culture. No inappropriate conversations are going to be tolerated. There is a mute button, which I will use and have used already, because talking about my body in a sexualized way is not okay. But admiring my beauty is absolutely accepted. Compliments are welcome, but keep it respectful. Don't say anything you wouldn't say to your teacher. Don't say anything you wouldn't say to your mother. To me. Thank you. Take notes. Rule number 3 is to take notes. This is a strategy, not an aesthetic. Taking notes is going to be vital because you'll be able to use these strategies for a later time when I'm not around and you're wondering, what did that bald-headed girl say? I really like her message. You'll be able to go back to your notes and use them. Okay, writing something down is vital because it helps your brain retain information. It's a lot easier for your mind, your subconscious mind, to apply what you just learned if you were to write it down instead of just screen recording something for the millionth time that you're never going to watch again. The next thing I want you guys to do is come correct. So when we're in class, class is weekdays. Weekdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be live. You will get sick of my voice in my face. Well, maybe not my face because the outfits eat, the makeup changes, the hair mostly stays like this or it's curled, but you get it. The look is exciting, right? The message is also exciting as well. Today we're going to be talking about, just piggybacking off of what we talked about the last few days, body care. I'm going to be sharing the products that I personally use in order to elevate my hygiene so that I'm prepared for anything, right? I'm sweat proof, I'm glowing, I'm hydrated, and I even look like I smell good. So I'm going to share the tea on how I achieve that because you guys on Instagram were able to share that in detail. I went over what I was looking for in the hygiene arena. So I'm going to share my stuff and then we're going to go from there. So the next thing I want you guys to know is class again is at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time starting tomorrow. There's not any buts and about it, okay? So 11:59, I want to see you. You will see me. There will be no confusion on where I am located. I have at least, right, how to log into both platforms locked in, and we'll work out the rest of the kinks. The next thing is make sure your camera ready. So the way that I am glam is what I'm expecting for you to be glam too. So make sure you're showing up to class looking good. The next thing is mute. Mute is attention. So there will be a possibility that you can get in trouble here. Usually it's just you not doing your homework, you volunteering to join the live, and then you say that you cannot just because you don't want to or you're afraid. I do want to push you guys a little bit. It's not going to be too strict where I'm unreasonable, right? Nurse Sapphire is a student that we have who's amazing, right? She let me know in advance what days she won't be present for class, right? So that's something you can do in order to get an excused absence. Just be aware that there will be a graduation and this is a real live course. So once we go through it, I'll get to know you by name and we'll build a relationship, and I'll be looking for you, and you'll be missed when you're not here. So make sure you're contributing enough to be remembered, because we'd love to have you. I think that's pretty much it, right? Let's talk about quickly what to bring for class. Okay, a charged phone, because if the phone dies, how can you be on the live? Attendance is vital. I am keeping track. Glamorous you. I want you to be your most glamorous self, because for some reason, when you are glam, right? When you are picture day pretty, you seem to be bolder. You seem to be more like yourself. And I want you to bring that version of you to the world, because then you're not afraid to do anything, to speak up, to stand up, and to serve a fit. You're welcome. That's what I want. Notebook and pen is a great thing for you to have, because how else would you write down the strategy without it? And then no excuses. Don't bring them. I don't want to hear it. We don't care. All right. That is class. That is class. That is class. So let's jump into actual class, because I know you guys are very familiar with the syllabus here on Instagram. Let me check in on some of your comments just to catch up. Thank you, Ebony. Period. All right. I am Shannon B. Hi. I noticed you as a new follower, and I love that you are here. Crazy I'm hi on Instagram. It's nice to have you here as well. Love that, love that, love that. So let's jump into class. I'm going to give you an overview on what we've been talking about. So this is the clean girl era week, okay? All week long, I've been telling you guys, I want you to be a clean girl on steroid. I want you to be so pretty. Yes, Ebony, yes. We shall be done with class long before your timeline. And I want to make sure that I respect what you guys have going on. So moving forward, you guys can expect class to be around an hour and 15 minutes, okay? We are limiting class because I don't want to give you too much information. But if it goes any longer, maybe I'll push out to 1:30 maximum, in order to make sure if you guys are joining the live and are long-winded, I'm okay. So 2 p.m., yep, we shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here. Things are changing, so I'm not burnt out. Oh, hey, Barbie doll. I see you over here on YouTube. Look at the girls crossing over. All right, all right. So let's go ahead and get started. Security won't be here as he normally is. He has some other engagements. He has an excuse absence. So I want you guys to know that, just in case you're looking for him. Rich soil. So rich soil is something we're going to talk about today, and we talked about it all week long. What is rich soil? So physically, literally is the word I'm looking for. Literally, we know rich soil is something that is used, right, in order to maximize a plant's growth potential. Some plants are so bougie they won't even grow in non-rich soil, right? So we want to make sure that if your soil's not right, nothing pretty grows there. If your soil's not right, nothing pretty grows there. So that's important, because we're going to talk about how your hygiene is what makes you the flower potted in rich soil. So why is rich soil important? Rich soil feeds the root, and it is not just, right, something that's going to feed the flower. It's going to feed the roots. The roots is where everything grows. If your hygiene, right, is on steroids, you're always going to smell good in even tough circumstances. A photo shoot, right, after the gym, smelling like water, that's unheard of, or is it? I want you guys to make sure that you're providing yourself with rich soil by really taking care of your hygiene. We're leaving the summer months, which is nice, because hygiene is so hard during that timeline. But the literal definition of why rich soil is important is this. Rich soil provides nutrients that helps plants grow strong, healthy, and long lasting, not just pretty on the outside, right? So symbolically, your rich soil is your values. It's your relationship with God. It's your character. Your beauty, right, is going to fade fast if it doesn't have any depth. Your smell is going to fade fast if it doesn't have a strategy in order to help you smell like the beautiful flower you are. So I want you guys to know that a pretty face, no matter what, right, it can wither in the heat. Your smell, your hygiene can wither, right, throughout a really long day. So make sure you guys are paying attention to how you're caring for yourself. And if something's not working, let's say a new deodorant, a perfume really isn't bringing out the best natural scent that you have, right? Your maybe body lotion or body care routine isn't giving you the glowing skin that your melanin deserves, then we have to make changes. We have to make sure that physically too, we're not stressed. Stress can heighten your cortisone level. It can make you look older, faster, premature wrinkles. It can cause acne and inflammation to swell up even more. Stress, maybe abandonment issues, unhealed trauma, criticism, not being able to take constructive criticism, taking everything very personal, and being the type of person who limits your own success because you don't see yourself as being successful or worthy of success. Those are inner feelings that you could have that can limit your outer beauty as well. So, pouring into your rich soil on the inside, pouring into your rich soil on the outside, right? Giving it water, giving it sunlight, right? Giving it not too much water, not overwatering it, not turning it into vanity. That is going to help you to maintain your rich soil. It needs balance. The next thing I want to tell you about rich soil is it holds water and nourishment better. The reason why you just don't want any soil, but maybe the 54.99 Thick Sean price soil at Lowe's or Home Depot, that's going to be a better soil to nourish you. You are the plant. So rich soil retains moisture and it distributes nutrients slowly. And so, slowly over time, it's going to prevent dryness. It's going to prevent burnout. The reason why I want to signify how slow rich soil will cover you is because slow and steady wins the race. You want it to be slow because anything you get in life that's fast is fleeting. When you get things slowly, it's easy to sustain. Let's say if you had to pay someone $1 every day, not too much. But if you had to give somebody $50 every day, you'd probably be like, you know what, I'm good. When it comes to your hygiene, when it comes to you pouring into yourself, you want it to be slow because you're learning the right products to be using. You're learning what your soil likes, what it doesn't like, what your skin combination is and what it needs. And that's important because when you reap the harvest of having good soil, you'll glow from within. You are the type of person who is going to have glowing skin even in the duller months of the year because you prioritize your skincare. And yes, it will take time and you'll feel stagnant. Like, why am I doing all this? Why is it important? But once you start hearing that external gratification, everyone noticing, wow, your skin is gorgeous. You're poreless. Wow. Oh my God, you smell so good. What are you wearing? And people tell you that all the time that you're sick of saying it, that at this point, you're thinking about creating a link that they can scan to get to the products. Are you an influencer? Yes. Yes, you are in real life. Okay. And so when you nourish your soil, it is going to keep you nourished. And spiritually, I want you guys to think of this. You know, when you're nourished from within, you have purpose. You're living a purpose-driven life. You don't need to get external validation. When you get it, it's nice, right? Because now you know that new perfume is hidden, but you don't need it. You're the type of person who can sustain on its own. Okay, period. So let's talk about how it can grow. So rich soil determines what can grow there. I did talk about quickly there are some flowers that won't grow in soil that's not rich. These flowers are so bougie, they need a great external environment, right? For their internal to really, really catapult them into a strong, healthy flower. Okay, we're getting some new people. Hello, we're in class. And so this is what's going on when it comes to how it can grow. Certain flowers won't grow unless the soil is rich and balanced. Poor soil, it's going to limit the bloom. It's not happening. So here's the symbolic reason on why I think it's important to have rich soil so that you can grow. If your internal soil is cultivated, it's full of compassion, right? You want it to be full of compassion, full of high standards, full of strong boundaries, and full of self validation and self respect. If it's full of weeds like comparison, insecurity, self neglect, low standards, weak boundaries and surface validation, that plant won't thrive. Weeds will take over the surface area and block your bloom, block your flowers from growing, stunt your roots. So, hygiene, high maintenance hygiene, high value hygiene is very important. It's going to help you to be the glam girl you are. Because you can't have glam without a glow, right? So let's get into it. So we talked about the external clean girl kit. And we've been on this subject for a while now. So here are the items. I want to get my camera right to make sure you guys can see the board really well. So give me 2 secs. Hold on, hold on. This way? This way? I think I got it. Okay. Okay, I got it. 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 Sorry, I was having fun with my accent. I got it. I got it. All right, let's do a little icebreaker, right? So, when it comes to how you like to smell, drop an emoji that describes the scent of choice. The emoji that I'm gonna choose, right, verbally, is a flower. Right now I have a floral scent on that I'm really loving. So my scent of choice is floral today. What about you guys? Drop an emoji that describes your scent of choice. How do you like to smell? Let me see it. I know there's a little bit of delay, so take your time, but I do want to see scents. So quickly, while you're trying to figure out what your scent is, let me tell you, okay? So there's, of course, floral scents, like one I'm wearing. So that is soft, feminine, romantic. Examples of that is rose, jasmine, gardenia, peonies. And you can have a fruity scent. You can drop a fruit in the chat. Okay, perfect. So it's playful, sweet, flirty, right? It's berries, peach, mango, citrus. Gourmand scents are edible, warm dessert like vanilla. I see you, Jasmine. Okay. I see Ebony with a little bit of vanilla. Is that vanilla ice cream? Trinelle, yes, it is. Perfect. So the other thing I want to tell you is there's some more scents. You knew that. So let's keep going. There's citrus. That's something that's zesty, energetic, sparkling, right? So it could be something like lemon, orange, blossom, or grapefruit. There's spicy oriental. So spicy oriental scents are bold, erotic, captivating. Cinnamon, clove, incense, cardamom. I almost choked on the word. I got it out. There we go. There's musk scents that are skin-like, sensual, warm. So white musk, amber, suede. There's woody scents. If you're that girl who likes sandalwood, cedar. Fresh scents. I did see some bubbles in there. Crazy I'm. And fresh scents are soapy, crisp, aquatic, cotton, cucumber, sea breeze, and green tea. I saw a lot going on the chat on Instagram, so I'm loving it. Yes, girls. So it looks like, what do we like? What do we like? Jasmine is a gourmand girl. Ebony is a floral scent girl and also a gourmand girl. Cray is definitely a, let me check my notes, fresh and clean scent girl. And then we have Trinelle, and she is a gourmand scent girl. Ooh, I'm Shannon B. Okay, you got a little chocolate for a little gourmand, ice cream for a little gourmand. We definitely got some coconut, so that's fruity in there. And then we have a piece of candy, and that's a little gourmand, right? Edible. Okay. We have a scent story. So the homework this week is absolutely for you guys to be working on yourself. What about yourself, you ask? Your scent, your signature scent. Now, everyone has a scent that they love to wear. And everyone probably has multiple scents that they love to wear. What I'm trying to get at is this. Scents are so much more than smelling good just for yourself. Scents are branding. Scents are so impactful, it will make you remember. So not only do I want you to have a scent, because you already do, and you're like, what the heck is this girl talking about? And why is she here in this position? I'm in this position because I've been doing beauty for a long time, and I've been doing it my way. And I've learned that there's so much psychology behind being a beautiful woman. Being a beautiful woman gets you this, the mic. And you always have the mic. The mic is always on. Don't you feel like it's hard for you to be vulnerable as a beauty? Why? Because everyone's watching you. You're on a stage. So instead of you running from that stage like you've always been, I want you to stand in it. And when you have the mic, use it proudly and boldly to seize your birthright. I want you to be living in your purpose and say things of substance, but I also want you to make sure that when they see you, they see something special and they remind you of who you are because sometimes you'll have doubt, especially if you're always being watched, criticized, and scrutinized. If you have a signature scent, you can be remembered. Scents can make people remember or see you as someone who is warm and loving. You think those gourmand scents are just edible for no reason? No. You're the type of person I want to give 3, 4 hugs. I want to give you the best hug you've ever received in your life. Imagine if you're having a rough day and you really needed a hug and you got a deep one that was spiritual. You can influence people on how to see you. Your signature scent is how you're remembered. You ever walk into a home and you smell cookies? That's not a coincidence. When people are selling homes, they bake cookies in that house to give people the impression that a warm, loving family lives here. It's psychological. So when you're choosing your scent, don't just choose it based on what you love. Choose it based on how you want to be loved. I want you to create a signature scent, and I'm okay with you changing said scent, but not often. When my grandma died, I realized how powerful scents were. I never really understood for a while people would have $10,000 worth of perfume, just a wall of it, more than Sephora, more than Ulta. And then I realized, wait a minute, it's not just perfume. Number one, it lasts for a really long time. Now that I've accumulated at least like 8 bottles, I'm not a connoisseur just yet. I don't know if I'll ever dive that deep. But I do think that you should play around with scents and find what works for you. Play around with this in this way. When you're playing with scents, fall, winter, that could be 1 or 2 scents. Spring, summer, that could be 1 or 2 scents. When you're changing your scents, let it linger for a while. Sit in it. Have a scent combo, a scent story that you create and you wear for months. Allow people to remember you by said scent. Try to influence people on how you want to be received. I wouldn't wear maybe a edible sensual scent, right, to the office, but on a date, absolutely, right? A fresh, clean scent, maybe more appropriate at the office, right? On a job interview. I look like someone who's ready, who's prepared, who's fresh, and has a great mind for this position. Do you see what I'm saying? Scents are a story. What do you smell like? And what is it saying about you? So we're working on cultivating a scent story this week that is going to go crazy. All right? And so here we go. Here we go. Oh wait, no. I just realized that if the computer like goes down, it pauses the live. So I have to make sure I'm touching the mic. I'm so sorry. Did you guys not hear any of what I just said? Because I just ate so bad. Let me know if you heard what I said, because I'll repeat it. Let's see. Did you guys hear me though, or no? While we were blurred, did you hear me or no? Mm, 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 mm. Okay, thank God. Because I was like, I don't know if I can say the same way I did. It was so good. Okay, period. So I'm learning, we're streaming, right? On YouTube and we're streaming on Instagram. And I have to make sure I touch the mic on my computer because the mic, the mouse on my computer. If I don't, the screen goes down. So that's new to me. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, so we're back. We're good. That was annoying. Sense. Let's get back into it. All right, all right, all right. There might be some hiccups along the way. Charge it to my head, not my heart. We're broadcasting on 2 platforms. Am I a tech girl? I'm becoming one. Yes. Okay. So this is the clean girl kit that we came up with. When I say we, I mean me. That I've been hounding you guys about for the last 3 days. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you sick of it? I'm gonna share my products For those of you who have done the homework and have not joined the live, go ahead and make sure you're available to join the live. I want you guys to be able to cam up and join the live so that I can, ooh, you know what? Someone do a test and request to join the live, because actually I have to figure out how to allow you to join the live from this application I'm using, because I'm not seeing an option to add you. And if we can't do participation, that's okay, because I have a ton of stuff to show you, and then I'll figure out that kink on my own. But somebody go ahead and request to join the live as a test. You don't even have to turn your camera on. I just want to see if I'll be able to see the request and add you from here or not. The silence was for me to think and scratch my upper lip. That felt so nice. Here we go. So hygiene is a strategy, right? Softness is a strategy. Scent is your calling card. Who are you calling? Who are you calling? The past or your destiny? I hope it's your destiny, okay? Are you calling purpose? I hope so. Hygiene is the foundation of confidence. Why do I say that? Because how could you be confident in who you are if you smell bad? If you were concerned that everyone could smell you? Huh. Huh. Let's see. Let's see. So nobody has joined the live just yet. Let's see. Oh, you don't have the button. You don't have the button. Okay. So that's interesting. Huh. I'm gonna have to figure that out. How do you guys join the live? Or will you be able to join the live? Crazy. I'll figure it out. So much to figure out. I'm excited. All right. So we won't worry about requesting to join the live because there's no button for you to request. Got it. Noted. Thank you. Hygiene. So hygiene is the foundation of confidence. You're a flower, right? And your scent, your fragrance is your signal of self-respect. So make sure that you're always smelling like something. So this is like a cute little saying that I say. That's probably actually not cute. It's kind of mean, but you're welcome. So if you smell like nothing, it's the same thing as smelling bad. If you smell like nothing, it's literally the same thing as smelling bad. And I put it in the same category because I want you guys to understand that there's just way too much. There's too many soaps, body washes, hair products, there's hair perfume, right? There's oils, there's perfume oils. There's just too many options for you to smell good as a woman. You are a flower, you're soft and dainty. Even if the outfit isn't giving that, you want to make sure you're always expressing that. Being a woman, there's so much favor attached to your life. There's so much that people want to help you with. And everyone doesn't have that. So make sure that you're always putting it out there that you are a woman first, because there's a lot of privilege in being a girl. Want to smell like destiny. Yes, I love it. I love it. So one thing that we're going to go over is the 13 guidelines. So number one, right? Clean girl kit. I want to see a gentle, non-feminine scented body wash. Something that's going to balance your pH. Next, I want to see some dial soap. You call it hygiene, but you're not even dialing the right number. How could you call it hygiene if it's not even given dialing the right number? Okay, dial. When I'm talking about the dial soap, I'm talking about the like gold bar. Oops, it blurred. Hold on, I got you now. We're back. I'm working. I'm talking about the gold bar because the gold bar is antibacterial. When I switched to the gold bar, my body acne, my back knee didn't exist. Okay. I was fighting for my life because I was in the gym using these gym workout machines. Everybody's not cleaning it properly. Sometimes I'm confused about gym machines because they give you the cleaning supplies and like, what's in there? Because it looks like water. I don't know. But when you're laying on these machines, even if you have a shirt on, right, you sweat, it starts to go through your clothing. You're just laying in other people's sweat, other people's liquids. You don't know what it is. So once I started being a gym girly and I was just sweating different and laying in other people's sweat, I really was trying to figure out like how do I smear Panoxyl just all over my body. The gold bar, the antibacterial bar of Dial, really saved my life. And I realized how monumental a bar of soap is in comparison to a beauty bar. A lot of soaps are beauty bars, and a beauty bar is the same as a body wash. I don't want to see you start with a beauty bar or a body wash. You should be double cleansing. The girls who get it, get it. I know you already know, but for those of you who are new, you may not know. So I want you guys to make sure that you are staying up with your hygiene and cleaning your body, deep cleaning your body. Okay? Flushable wipes. Flushable wipes? Life changing. You can be fresh all day, not kind of fresh, sort of fresh, really fresh. Flushable wipes, I feel, are better than the period wipes. You know, when you're on your cycle and they have the non flushable wipes right next to any supplies that you're buying, not those. The flushable wipes next to the toilet paper, okay? Those things, life changing. Get the handbag size. The handbag size is going to be great because you can travel with them when you're in those weird bathrooms. The toilet paper is paper thin and you want to stay fresh all day long and feel good in your clothes, especially in the summertime. I live in South Carolina. Are you kidding me? The humidity, is unbearable. But I do like it here, so I suffer. And flushable wipes has really changed my life and helped me to feel fresh all day because I am the girl in the summertime who will take 2 showers in the day and take another one at night. So I could be a 3 shower girl, maybe a 4 shower girl if we went to the beach too. You know what I mean? In the summertime. That is a lot of body care products, okay? And sometimes you don't need all that. And sometimes it's not possible for you to take a midday shower. So here you go, a midday shower, flushable wipes. Life changing. What about Dove antibacterial? I've been using that too. I haven't personally been the biggest fan of Dove. I feel like it really stays on your skin. I feel like it kind of cleans you on the surface. I'm not really a fan of that. I really, truly, from my heart, believe that Dove is absolutely a beauty bar. And now I'm a chemist and I decided. But I just think the other bar is just undefeated. And I've lived and breathed Dove too. I've tried I think they have a green bar, I've tried the white bar, I've tried the pink bar of Dove, and each one gives me a similar effect, but not the same effect that the antibacterial Dial soap gives me. It's on another level. Kind of like Dawn dish soap, right? There's a lot of soaps that clean dishes. And then there's Dawn. Okay? There's a lot of soaps, right? There's a lot of beauty bars, and then there's Dial. Hello, hello. And then you can use anything after. Even the Dove soap that you were talking about, maybe they have a body wash and you can use it as a body wash after. But if you're locked in and loaded with it, I mean, I'm not around you to steal it from your shower and throw it out, even though I would. But I love you, I promise. Please, please, please don't actually flush those wipes. They will destroy your toilet. Flushable wipes will destroy your toilet? I don't believe that. Flushable wipes, they're literally flushable. But I'm listening. Tell me. I love personal experiences because all of my toilets are in houses that I own and I do not want to call the plumber. Okay? Okay. So expensive. Huh. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is body wash. Okay, signature body wash, body butter, body scrub. And when I say signature, I mean that on purpose. Your body wash, your body care routine is supposed to complement the perfume you choose. So if you have a signature perfume for the season, for the summer season, right? Your body wash should complement that. It shouldn't fight against it. I don't want you to smell like you walked into a perfume counter or the perfume area in a department store and everyone sprayed you. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not like your daughter playing in your perfume. I want you to smell like it was all intentional and it all complements each other. So for my vanilla girlies, right? You already know. You can pile it up. Vanilla on vanilla on vanilla. Throw in some brown sugar, you know? and it's gonna eat. Hopefully nobody bites you in public, but you smell that good, okay? All right. The next thing I'm talking about is exfoliating tools and gloves. So if you know, like your skin, your body is a lot more durable than the skin on your face. So you can exfoliate more often, right? It can take a lot more. So I exfoliate 5 to 7 times a week. I exfoliate a ton, mostly because I am super active in the gym. I have to get other people's sweat off my body. If I do not, I will get acne on my back. I will get acne on my chest, even from my sweat, because it pools and it pulls into my chest right in the middle, and it would just be a horrible situation for me. If you have sensitive skin and that's too much exfoliation for you, because we don't want your skin to fall off, right? Then I want you to exfoliate 3 to 5 times a week. Make sure you're not overdoing it with the exfoliation. Exfoliating can be chemical exfoliation and it can be physical exfoliation. Exfoliation can be drying for your skin. Moisture heals too. So make sure you're putting moisture on your skin. When I exfoliate and I get out the shower, I'm oiling on wet skin. Then I'm using my lotion or body butter. And then I may even top it off with um, maybe something more moisturizing to seal it in. That's traditional, like a cocoa butter, coconut oil or something that's more natural based, that's non-scented. Let's see. Brown sugar. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, healthy. Yes, girl. So let's talk about antiperspirant. So antiperspirant versus deodorant. So deodorant is something that is not going to clog your pores, right? It's definitely going to guard your scent and tries to keep you, right? Smelling good. And antiperspirant is something different, right? It does block odor and it can clog your pores. So an antiperspirant is something that's going to be more performance based. If you are going to a photo shoot, a job interview, going to the gym, right? An antiperspirant is what you want to be wearing. If you take a look at your deodorant when you're purchasing it or the ones that you already have, read the bottle. It will let you know if it's an antiperspirant or it's a deodorant. A deodorant is something that you could wear during a less strenuous day. It's not going to be much sweating, or even at night, because you don't want to block your pores at night. You want your pores to breathe. But if you don't wear any deodorant at all, right, you may smell when you wake up in the morning. And what if you weren't going to take a shower in the morning because you took it at night, but now you smell like armpits because you were sweating all night? You see what I'm saying? Deodorant, antiperspirant, two different things. They work two different ways. Do something similar, but not exactly, because you don't want to be wearing a deodorant when you needed an antiperspirant. And now it's too late. Okay, your your armpits are leaking. Okay, I don't want that to be you. That's never gonna be you. All right. Let's see. Trying to make sure I'm not missing. All right, Naveen. Hi, Naveen. How are ya? What's going on, Naveen? The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is hydrating. So hydrating lotion or oil, okay? You can layer your scents. So some people like to layer lotion first, oil second. I like to oil. I like to oil in this order. So straight at the shower, skin's wet. I haven't dried a bit. Oil, oil. The reason why I like to do oil that way is by the time I dry, and I still dry myself off. So wet skin, oil everywhere, even the bottom of my feet. Then I dry off and I wipe off any excess. What's nice is I look oiled, I look moisturized, right? But to the touch, it's not gonna get on my clothes when I get dressed. You know when you oil the bottom of your feet and then you try to put your heels on and your heels are all slippery? No. Because I oil on wet skin, it deeply penetrates my skin instantly. And then I go ahead and wipe off the excess, or I can just let myself air dry. Either way, because I'm slightly a nudist, I am going to get all the hydration in my skin. And then once I get everything in my skin, I don't have that oily feeling. Whereas if I were to oil after I was completely dry, right, I might get oil on my clothes and other surfaces. And I didn't get enough of that costly product on my skin. All right. People who use body oil are often never ashy. Ash? I don't know ashy. An ashy Professor Banks? I've never seen her because I'm always hydrated. The next thing you can do is layer by topping that off with a body butter, a body lotion, in order to really maximize your scent and maximize your moisture, right? When I just do oil alone, I notice that to the touch, right? I am not as like moisturized as I want to be, and I can take it up a notch. And what I like about that is, let's say if something scratches me, like I'm not going to be the type of person to go ahead and get um ashy just because something bumped me or scraped me too hard, because I had 2 layers of moisture. And then it really helps bring out the scent, especially if you're using a body butter or lotion that has a wonderful scent. It helps it to lock on to something, right? And it gives it longevity. An oil would give that scent a longevity. And perfume. Perfume. I want you to be wearing your signature perfume for the season, whatever that may be. And it may be multiple that complement one another. I'm okay with that too. Hmm. And so the next thing I want you guys to look into is a perfume oil. So perfume oils are great options. There are a lot that are dupes for more expensive perfumes or an expensive perfume oil all in itself. I don't care how much the perfume or perfume oil costs, or even any of your body care products cost. I care about the quality of them. I care about the scent being luxurious, having depth, and really complementing how you naturally smell. Mm-hmm. Please and thank ya. Body spray. Body spray, I think, is amazing. It's not childish, and it's something that you should be wearing. Body spray is something that is going to have you on a whole nother level. All right. And hold on, let me hide this. And body spray is something that you should top off your look with. So when it's all said and done, right? And you just get the urge to, like, you know what I mean? Body spray. When you do it with body spray, that's going to be really nice because it just seals the deal and you don't overspray your more expensive perfume. And it's just going to complement what you already did. Scent layering is really the key. So, from your soap, right? From your body wash, from your body oil, from your body butter, all those things are really important because by the time you get to the perfume, let's say if you're the type of person who loves to gatekeep, you won't even care about telling somebody what you're wearing. Because if I tell you what I'm wearing and you go buy it, you're not going to smell like me. Okay? I have a hair perfume that even makes me, a little bit sweeter, right? A little bit more fruity, a little bit more clean, fresh smelling. Do you see what I'm saying? It's your signature scent. So the next thing I want to talk about is oral care. Oral care. Because teeth are important. Why are teeth important? Because teeth show people how healthy you are. Literally, people are looking if they should mate with you, if you should be the type of person to reproduce, if they should have you around, if you seem healthy enough that you'll be around for a long time. People are pretty primal in nature. So your teeth show a lot about what you're doing behind closed doors. That's why everybody wants to go get veneers, because they weren't taking care of their teeth. And when you're on the other side, when your teeth are horrible, you will realize how important it was to brush when your mom told you to brush twice a day, to floss, to take care of yourself and take care of your teeth. And it's expensive not to. You want your teeth to be with you your entire life. And it would be wonderful if it was your own. So you want to make sure you're taking care of your teeth, okay? Make sure you are using a tongue scraper, floss, mouthwash, whitening your teeth and keeping up with them so that they're healthy, so that your breath smells amazing. You can even have a breath spray. I prefer that over gum, even like those little like mints and things that melt in your mouth. Gum can get a little, and that's just me talking. I smack everything. So I just like don't chew gum in public because I don't want anyone to think less of me. That Because, yeah, I can't chew gum. It's very inappropriate. It's very distracting. But you, on the other hand, you might chew gum real cute. The next thing is a pumice stone, right? A pumice stone. I want you to take care of your feet. You can get a pedicure very often, but when you're getting these pedicures, it's very costly and you should take care of your feet in between. Sometimes they don't scrub them as well as you would want. Sometimes they do, and they scrub your whole foot off. You should be scrubbing your foot though in between to make sure that your feet are always soft and smooth to the touch, because it definitely takes you up a notch. Even if no one's touching you, in those sandals, those open toed shoes, those mules, people can see the heel of your foot. You want it to look like a baby's, like it's new to the earth. Okay? You want to look taken care of in the details. Because, yes, you could buy $100 perfume, but it's nothing to it's nothing in comparison to being groomed in the details. Okay. Absolutely. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is a nail clipper, nail file, cuticle oil. So those are self-explanatory. Take care of your nails. Make sure that you're caring for yourself and you're keeping up with yourself. Cuticle oil is something that they put on after you do your nails, right? The last step when they put the oil on. You can have some in your purse. It'll strengthen your nails and it'll really keep you together. So a cuticle oil is amazing. A nail clipper, nail file. You ever been out or just at home and your nail breaks, right? Or cuts in a way that it's sharp and catching on your clothes. You want to be able to mend that. Having a nail file to shape your nails, keep you from damaging your clothes, scratching others, right? Keeping the nails from being a safety hazard is important. You don't want to be the girl who's so dependent on the nail salon all the time, especially when COVID hit and everything was closed. How are you looking? All right, take care of yourself, okay? It's not broke girl behavior to do your nails yourself. It's actually very financially literate for you to be able to do your nails yourself, to take care of yourself and maintain yourself. Okay? Okay. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is a tip, right? Soft hands and smooth feet say more about your standards than $100 perfume. Be the girl again who's groomed in the details. Okay. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is body care solutions. So I want you guys to use like salicylic acid body wash. CeraVe, Panoxyl has some. That's really good. Don't overdo it with the hydration. And then the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is hair removal. So hair removal is really important. I know people have their own beliefs. Here are mine. I'm very traditional. I think if you're wearing a dress like this, right? I shouldn't see any hair. There should be no hair added, right? I think that you should make sure if you're showing your legs off, you have shaved your legs. Make sure that you're utilizing your hair removal based on your budget. Don't care about what other people are doing, but there is a hierarchy, okay? So we're gonna start from the bottom up. The first way to remove hair is shaving, right? Shaving can induce like ingrown hairs. I don't recommend it for problem areas that can make you uncomfortable if you have those ingrown hairs or spaces where you want the hair to be removed for a longer amount of time, especially if you are a type of girl who has a lot of hair, depending on your genetics, there's nothing wrong with that. But shaving is a way to remove it. It's a great way. Make sure that you are using a clean razor and changing them out when necessary. The next way to remove hair, I'm going to say, is waxing. Waxing is a great way, waxing or sugaring. I just love waxing better than sugaring. Whichever way you like is your prerogative, but it would go for me shaving, sugaring, waxing. Okay. The next way and the final way is hair removal, laser hair removal. Is it painful? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes. Okay. Do you want everything to look like the hair on your arm? And depending on if your arm hair is hairy or not, I don't know. But mine's is not. So yeah, laser hair removal is awesome. You're not going to have any ingrown hairs with that option. It really changes how your hair grows in that area. It's not coarse. It's really going to take you up a couple notches. You're going to look like AI. You're going to look so freaking good being a naked mole rat hairless. What are those hairless cats called? Drop it in the chat. What are those hairless cats called? Drop it in the chat. I can't remember. The next thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is the last one, self tanner. So full glow. So self tanner is something that Black women don't always like to wear. And I think sometimes we think that it's not for us. No. So self tanner is really amazing. I think the best thing about self tanner is you can mask any type of like body issues you may have. So with self tanner, one of the things that I love about it is I have stretch marks, right, on my stomach. So when I want to wear like a bathing suit, that's when I would wear my stomach out. Normally, do I wear my stomach out? Not at all. So if I'm wearing a bathing suit, then it's gonna mask how my stomach looks, and I love that. I love that. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is just any skin imperfection. It's gonna even your skin tone. So let's say there's not like a stretch mark or a mark on your skin, but your skin is a few different colors as a Black woman. Oftentimes, maybe our knees, elbows, maybe our chest and face are two different colors. Maybe our butt and back are a little bit darker. So it's going to even out your skin tone and give you a glow, like a warm, glow, and it's gonna look like you were sun-kissed, so it'll come off really natural. Once you find the best tanner for you, I would definitely do your research to figure out what works for you. If you are ready to risk it all and just use the one I use, then go ahead. I'm gonna go over my product, so that's why I moved the board. So we're gonna get to the fun part of this and finish class up. All of my things. All right. I want to try self tanner. Okay. Love a glow. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. So you do it naked. So that's how you avoid getting it on your clothes. So putting self tanner on is a naked activity, and you want to make sure that you are clean. So when I apply self tanner, this is the tanner I use, by the way. So it's by Saint Tropics, Saint Tropez. I don't know. I never attempted to say the name before. I think it's just a abbreviation for Saint Tropez. So this is the mitten. It comes like this, but after you do it, it starts to look like this. It's not dirt, it's just the tanner itself. And I'll show you quickly. So this is what it looks like. And then it's like a foaming thing. So then it like goes like that. You see what I'm saying? And it absorbs and you rub it on your skin evenly. I would say the mitt is really important so you don't stain your hands. It could be super messy. I'm kind of getting it on places. The last time I tanned was recently, maybe like 3 days ago, but it just gives you a glow. It's really impactful. I feel like the maximum glow that you get lasts for like a week and a half, and then you can go ahead and redo it. You want to coat it evenly. The mitt helps you not getting on your hands. And yeah, I really like this one. I get this one from Ulta. The mitt is sold separately. Always get a mitt. Never do self tanner without a mitt. Thank me later. But yeah, make sure when you're doing your self tanner, you shower. Don't put anything on your skin. Nothing. And then you're gonna make sure your skin is completely dry. And then you're naked. And then this is what I do. So I do my tanner all over, right? Don't put it on the bottom of your feet and on your hands on the don't put it on the bottom of your feet and on your hands on the inside. So I do my tanner all over, everywhere, blah, blah, blah. And then I like try to dry myself. I'll try to just do it in my room alone and this, try to wait till I dry. It doesn't really take that long, honestly. You can play music and jam out like a 15-minute session altogether, maybe 10, maybe 8, really. I'm probably exaggerating. And then I sleep with it. So then I go ahead, I get dressed. I wear like long sleeve kind of clothing. I go to bed. I wear long like clothing because my sheets are white. I go to bed. I wake up. Then I shower and wash it off. So the tanner says this, right? So based on the type of tan color you want, it says to leave it on for 1 hour for a light tan, 2 hours for a medium tan, 3 hours for a dark tan. I like a dark tan. Is it going to take me too dark? Not really. I am a Black woman. So I sleep with it overnight. A lot of people do who are of Caucasian descent and of, African American descent. So I sleep with it on and then I wash it off. So it specifically says exfoliate, right? I wouldn't moisturize your skin though. I would exfoliate and then make sure you're completely dry, right? Apply and glide it on. Don't miss an area. And then you rinse. You shower it off. Depending on how dark you want it, is how long you want to keep it on. So I keep it on overnight. I shower it off the next day, the next morning. So your tan is going to continue to just help you glow and you'll just look like your summer self. I love to tan even in the winter because no one else has a glow, but I do. Especially in the winter, I should say. The next product that I want to talk about is going to be, let's see. So this is a lotion that I really love. So this is the Coconut Waters one. I love all of the scents that they've been using. This isn't my favorite one. The favorite one is out. I've used it all. But yeah, this is a really good moisturizing lotion. I feel like it's very smoothing. And I like something that smooths my skin, not for the moment, but like long term. I really love that lotion. The next thing I want to talk about is a specific body scrub that I use. So this is Copper Cannon Soap Company. This is a sugar scrub. They make everything in-house here in Columbia, South Carolina. Enchanted is my baby. So this is like my date night scent. This is so gourmand that you would want to put a spoon in this and eat it itself. So imagine it on my skin. Yeah, super good. The Fenty body butters are tea. Expensive. They come in like little versions that you can take with you. I have a bunch of these in my car because I switch purses too much, so I'd forget. And that's where you get ashy. So I use my car as my purse. This is a really great lotion. This is just another one in a different scent that's bigger. I love, 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 love to use these. It has glitter in it. So it has like a glow and it's so deeply moisturizing. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The scrub, the body scrub. Is it this? Mm-mm-mm. So good. Body scrub. And then I'll do the body butters really quickly. So this is the marshmallow one. I don't know if they still have that one available, but this is the marshmallow one. And this is the smaller NT. Oops. The screen might go out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm working on it. I'm going to have to change my settings on my computer on how long it takes for things to go out. All right, all right. I did the lotion. What else? I want to line everything up. Let's see. So this is something that gets overlooked. I really don't want to share this one, but I will quickly. You better catch it, okay? All right. This is the product that I use in order to clean my makeup brushes. So what I like about it is this is the part that you swish the brush in, and then the top, it has like a scrubber in it. So good for travel. I clean my brushes every single day when my skin is a mess. When my skin is doing amazing, I clean my brushes probably every 3 days, every or 3 uses, right? So cleaning your makeup brushes is so important. Number one, your makeup application is going to look so much better. And number two, those brushes get a lot of bacteria and buildup on it. So you want to make sure you're cleaning it off and you're not just layering that on your face and wondering why you're breaking out. Okay. Clean your makeup brushes, clean your makeup brushes, clean your makeup brushes. The next thing is this is a really great product. Panoxyl has always done me well. I love Panoxyl. Some people don't use Panoxyl properly. So Panoxyl is a product that you would want to use. Oh, hi, Elevate. Oh, I just noticed you, girl. Thank you for coming. So we're gonna run class for just a few more minutes and I'm gonna let you guys go. But Panoxyl is a great product. So with Panoxyl, this is something that you use this way. So you want to make sure you use it on wet skin. You apply a nice even coat on it. You let it sit like a mask for 2 to 3 minutes, or you can rub it while you're letting it sit and then you rinse it off. If you put Panoxyl on like a facial cleanser and then just cleanse it off, it's not going to have time to really get the bacteria off your skin, right? So Panoxyl, this is a benzoyl peroxide acne treatment, right? The one I use is maximum strength. I wouldn't recommend using it every day. Why? Because it's going to destroy your skin barrier. It's not an everyday thing. No, 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 no. But Panoxyl is really great and it's going to really make sure it helps with the texture. I've been fighting with texture lately and I've circled back to using this. And yeah, I'm seeing a difference within 24 hours. Panoxyl does not play. We talked about razors. So this is the razor I'm using. I don't know. Oh, that's why. I used it this morning and hold on, someone's calling me right now. I cannot talk. I'm live. Hello. This is the razor that I've been using. It looks chewed at the top because all those products were sitting on top of it. But this is a Gillette razor. What I love is you just buy the razor heads and you can change them out, but still like keep this part of it. And I like it because it's so detachable. It really helps me to be more responsible about changing these out and not using it when it's like no bueno because it's going to do more harm than good and cause ingrown hairs. These little parts are really nice because it moisturizes and soothes the skin. I don't use like a shower like cream. What's it called? I don't even know what it's called because I don't use it. But this kind of is all in one. You just really need water and you'll get a smooth shave every time. I think this is really amazing. Love, love, love. Love, love, love. So the next thing I want to talk about, and I'm jumping around on different products. So this is a tongue scraper. I don't want to open this one, but I will because the package is kind of gross now that I so this is a tongue scraper. This one is stainless steel. A tongue scraper is going to be your secret weapon. When you first use it, if you never have, it's going to be freaking disgusting. But it's really going to help with your oral hygiene. Cleaning your tongue is going to help with your breath. And you want to be the type of person who has good oral health. This is going to take you to the next level. Having something like this is really sanitary. I love a good tongue scraper. I do believe that a stainless steel one would really be nice for you to go ahead and get your hands on instead of like one of those plastic ones, because then you can kind of deeply clean it. And sometimes, like I've had mine for a little while. That one I just open as my backup just in case. And like you can boil it, you can really clean it. Yeah. So whitening your teeth, I think is important. So these are two teeth whiteners that I use. So this one is more expensive, of course. This one is more affordable. But whitening your teeth is really imperative. You don't want to whiten your teeth all the time. I really try to whiten my teeth like one good round once a year. And the way I do it is this way. So I get a box of teeth whiteners and I'll use it throughout the year when I need it. This particular one right here, it also comes with a light that you put on for the last 5 minutes and then you whiten your teeth that way. I love this, okay? It really gets your teeth nice, bright, and white. Having really good dental hygiene is important. My teeth aren't even the straightest, but I get a lot of compliments on my teeth because I try to take care of them. And I love that people tell me that it's working. Okay. I have a video about how I take care of my teeth and I will execute that video during probably next class. I should play it. That'd be really good. But I can pin it on my page. The next thing I want to talk about is floss. So when I floss, I use old school floss. And I know everybody likes the new school floss, but I just think it works better. You do the little twisty, twisty, twist, and you get it in your teeth. And you scrape up one way and up the other way. Flossing is really important. It's going to help you not get cavities like in between your teeth. And I like to have this floss on hand because when I'm eating, if I'm going to dinner, lunch with a friend, and I have something in my teeth, I don't have to wait for someone to tell me. I can go ahead and get my dental hygiene on the go. Okay. They even make on the go like travel kits where you can get a toothbrush that like folds together. Ooh, so good. And then you can brush your teeth if necessary. If you wanted to have like onion soup for lunch, right? And you can eat whatever you want, but still have it all together and be a hygiene girly. This oil, they need to start sponsoring me at this point. This is my favorite oil. It's so good. And what I love about it is it really is affordable. It hydrates my skin. It softens my skin. I've been using this for years, this particular one. There's a coconut one. I don't recommend that one. This one just does it. So I'm going to go over deodorants really quickly. This one's really cute. Does it keep me smelling really cute? Absolutely. But I layer it. It doesn't actually do anything with making sure that I don't sweat. But this is a Sol de Janeiro one. I really do like the scent. I think it's so cute. This is a deodorant that I use. I like this. I use it more of like a skincare at night. It lightens your armpits over time. I really enjoy this. But again, another deodorant by Saltaire. The next thing that I use that I also love is this is my antiperspirant. This is Secret Clinical. It works so good for me. I always smell amazing. It keeps me from sweating and it keeps me from smelling like trash. I make sure that because this can clog your pores, an antiperspirant that I exfoliate my armpits and detoxify them. A way that I do that is I do use this often to detox my armpits and just get anything out of my pores. I exfoliate, of course. I use my dial soap. I don't use a traditional African net scrub, but I do use this. And what I like is I got it from Ulta. It opens up really good. So I can just like clean my back. You see what I'm saying? I can really get in there and shower. You see what I'm saying? Love, love, love. And then you can fold it up if you want, just to make it more of like a washcloth shape and really get in there. Love. This is really good. It's really scratchy. I like this a lot. This is a pumice stone. So I keep this in the shower and I get my feet. I get my feet really, really well with this. Get my heels, probably pieces of my heels right there. Sorry, but yes, I use it. The next thing is this is really good for body acne. We'll go over the products that I use. So this is really good. I really like it. I really enjoy it. It doesn't work overnight, but it does make a significant difference in my body acne. Let me put it closer. This is good for acne prone skin. The Ordinary has a body acne line. Love it for them. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the sprays. So there's spray that they make in order for you to get your back and get areas that you can't normally reach in a timely manner. You can even like have this with you and spray it after the gym. So this is one that you can spray every day. It's not going to damage your skin barrier. I really, really like this one. I think it's amazing. If you have stubborn acne, you can go ahead and use this one. Do not use this every day. This damaged my skin barrier, me trying to use it the same way I use this one because I love Panoxyl first. It's my first love. This you can't use every day, but this is very strong, and this will get rid of body acne like like no other. The next thing I use that I really love is Vaseline. I put it on my lips every night. This particular one, this is the cocoa butter. Yeah, really love it. Dry crack lips. I don't know them. I use this and this really helps me. I do it at night with my skincare. Keep your lips hydrated in order to make sure that you don't have that problem. Body glow. If you see me glowing, it is this. I've told you this a million times. It is linked on my TikTok storefront. Body Lava, Fenty Body Lava. This is the shade. Who needs clothes? Who needs clothes? There's different shades. This one just complements my skin tone. I'm wearing it. You can see it here and you can see it on my shoulders. You're welcome. See, I'm telling you everything. What else do I have in here? I have two things left. I don't know if I talked about this, but this is amazing. This is like a spot acne treatment. We haven't got too much into skincare. We'll kind of branch out into skincare more as the week go on. Can you see this? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try there, okay? So when it comes to like a pimple or something, it'll get rid of it overnight. Overnight, gone. So these are some pads I really like. These are toner pads. I feel like they really help soothe my skin. So you just take your little clips, and these are the toner pads that you use. These are really wonderful. I feel like they're so soothing. This little clip goes here, but I'm lazy, so I just threw it on the inside. These are really, really nice when your skin is inflamed and you just want to use something that's nice and soothing. I really, really love these. I don't use it every single day, but I do use them maybe at least like 3 times a week. Really, really like these toner pads. Oftentimes when I'm going through my little acne spit lately, I will put two and just put one here because the area in which I'm experiencing like inflammation is here. So it's really soothing. I really, really enjoy it. Yeah, so now that you know what I spend my money on, you can ask me in detail about any of the products that you know and love. Let me know, DM me, feel free to. If there was a product that you wanted to hear more about that you missed, that I didn't go into detail about too much, but that's pretty much it. Let me see. Let me read the comments before I let you guys go. We are leaving here at 1:30. Look at this bin. This isn't even all of my stuff. Isn't that crazy? And then I just bought some new skincare from Sephora. I would do an unboxing because I have like a new skincare routine that I've worked out and researched in order to really heal my skin. So maybe I'll make a video about it. Let me know if you want to know what's from Sephora and I'll make a video about it. But let's see. Da, 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 da. I've learned that hard lesson with yeah, Panoxo. Yeah, not every day. It'll damage your skin barrier. Not every day. It works so good. But we can't overdo it. Yep, learned it the hard way. That's what retinol did to me. Yeah, exactly, exactly. The green one. Yeah, I'm gonna put the green one on my story. That will get rid of a pimple in 24 hours. You put it on at night, it will get rid of it. It'll be flat the next day. I promise you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I think we got it all. I got all the comments. Mm-hmm. I take a screenshot of the board. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Board, board, board. Ooh, ooh. Let me get you. Let me get you. And then tell me, guys, how did you guys feel about the lighting? I did it myself today. Let's see. No, no, no. There we go. Board. I don't know. Is it blurry? All right. I feel like that could be a good picture. Okay. I hope we got it. Did we get the board? So K Beauty, those people know what they're doing. So I think it's called Sung Hoon Shu or something. Remember when we were all on Redbook because TikTok went down and we were on Redbook? I think they call it Sung Hoon Shu. That website taught me so much about Asian culture and skincare. I know it was a Chinese site, but it really opened my mind up to what products we're using in the States and what other cultures are doing who are way ahead of us. Korean skincare is insane, okay? Those people know what they're doing. I am absolutely open to you guys trying new products, but when you are introducing your skin to a new product, you want to just do that one new product, okay? Before you introduce anything else. So I would say add that one new product to your skincare routine. Utilize it for 3 to 4 weeks before you add anything else. Because let's say if it causes a major flare up in your skin, you want to know what caused it. Exactly. So you go ahead and you try out your new products, you do your research and make sure it has the skin benefits that you need in your life and try it out. See if it works for you. Korean skincare, top notch. Those people are not playing around. I am writing down everything that they say. Yes, Ebony. I am going to tell you guys what my new skincare routine is and what my current skin concerns are. For those of you who know me very well, I have been eating Domino's pizza. I've been just doing the most, eating flaming hot ruffles, new obsession. I put dairy in my coffee. I've been doing a lot of things I'm not supposed to do. So recently, I started doing what I'm supposed to do. And recently, I mean, like for the last probably 3 weeks, I've really been more in alignment with my goal. Let's say 2 weeks. 3 weeks sounds crazy. I'm lying. 2 weeks, okay? I've been more in alignment with my eating goals and what I'm supposed to do. I get acne based off of my diet, not off of anything else. So, if that is you and you have to eat like a rabbit in order to be beautiful, just know that when you do have your moments of eating badly and it turns up in your skin, just know you are human. Give yourself grace, and the more that you do bad and you live with it and your face hurts, you realize it's not worth it. And then you'll go back to eating well and stay over on that side a lot longer. So I'm back to eating like a rabbit because my skin will be inflamed if otherwise. There's so many things I can't eat because of inflammation to my skin. And I have to keep my stress level down so I can get my skin back to being how I was. I feel like that TikTok, it's like, it's Jessica, I'm in here. That's what it feels like. I should make a video using that sound because my skin is just so perfect right now that I should be a skincare model. So I bought these products to help with my skincare model journeys. That's all I got for class, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna go over homework. You guys are gonna join the live. I'm gonna work on how do I do that and stream at both locations. Um, if I can't figure it out, we'll just stream on Instagram only so you guys can join the live because I'm not gonna have it where you can't join the live. Yeah, join the live and talk to me. Yes, I want to know your skincare routine, what you're utilizing out of this list that's new to you. Are you adding a pumice stone? Did you add on some floss in your purse? A travel size body butter? A travel size perfume? Did you add a perfume oil in order to lock in that perfume scent you sprayed on top? Did you add a hair perfume? What are you adding? Make sure you guys are working on your scent. I want to see it tomorrow. Great class. Thanks, Ebony. See ya. Period. All right, let me say bye to you guys on the tube. And when I say you guys, I mean Elevate and Barbie Doll. The people today on YouTube were very interesting. And we'll get to know about them another time. So bye guys. Talk to you later.